right, we're live.
All right. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers, cheers, cheers. Yep, it's still frozen right now, but it'll
Mm,
it'll fall.
there you go. Good way to keep it cold.
Yep, Heineken in a plastic frozen cup.
I was never partial to those Heinekens. I always came across a little skunky to me.
Yeah, I know I've told this story before, but I was over in Japan for a little over 4 years, and at the Class 6 on base, I could get Heineken for real cheap.
Yeah.
And so that's what I bought, and I just got used to it.
Yeah. I suppose you can get used to it. Hey there, Jody.
Man, my glasses. Now, that's another thing. I'm not in my studio. I'm reading everything. I usually have two screens. I usually have, all that. But when I first looked down there, I thought Fulton said he got a spanking. He got a speaking part and singing in the rain. All right. Well, good.
There you go. He's going to be a policeman.
Yep.
All right. That'll work. Congratulations there, Fulton.
So I hope my voice is coming through all right. I'm just using the MacBook mic and everything.
That sounds all right.
Professional setup here. This is the MacBook camera. Yeah, it is what it is. Also, don't have slides. Actually, this was a last minute trip. That there was a death, and I was here for funeral services and things like that. But tomorrow morning, I'm taking off and going to Kansas City. My son lives in Kansas City, and he got a motorcycle as well. I'm on my motorcycle, so I drove out here 19 hours on that bike.
That's a long haul.
Yeah, it's a long haul, but there's a little sore ass here and there, but other than that, not too bad.
Hey there, Jimmy. Good to see you, sir.
That's a comfortable little bike, though. I mean, you set up on it. Yeah.
If I was going to do that kind of distance, I'd rather have, something I can kick back on a little bit more, with some strict highway pegs on it, stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, as I'm going down the road, I can take one foot out and I can extend it, extend my leg and then put it back on the peg, and I can do the other leg and put it back on the peg. It's no big deal, but I like sitting up tall. I'm about even with an SUV. Line of sight. I like sitting up like that. Makes me. What's up, Sean? I see Oji-san.
Yeah.
Fulton's here, Mr. Mom. We had some folks in earlier.
Welcome, engineer.
We do not have slides tonight. We're not going to be going through like specific topics, but we'll bring some stuff up. Yeah, we'll discuss.
Yeah. Peter White said it could have been worse if it was a crotch rocket. Yeah, they're not comfortable. They're fast.
I used to have one of those a long time ago. Yeah.
I never did own one of those.
Could you tell the difference just now? The air conditioner shut off and that vent. Oh, no, you couldn't?
Nah.
Good. Because now I can hear you better, without that. But, yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, I never wanted a crotch rocket. My brother had one, for years, but he was over at, where was he? He was stationed in Turkey at the time. And, they have nice tracks over there, and their roads are just immaculate from what he was telling me. Got you there, Sugar Kitty. Always multitasking.
Yep.
Hey, Sean, I apologize again, brother. I have not had a chance to get that stuff shipped. I have it all poured up and boxed. I just hadn't got by to get it out. I've been working way too many hours, but it's finally starting to slow down a little bit. Today, it started to slow down. So I will do my damnedest to get it out this weekend to you and to Lori, for that matter. I got them both out. They're all poured up and everything, and just up right ready to ship. I just got to print the label and get it out.
Yeah, I was also going to say too, next week, Well, okay, two things. One, I don't have my second screen, so I can. I mean, whatever y'all type into YouTube is coming over here.
Mhm.
StreamYard on the chat, but I don't have the actual YouTube chat, so I can't see things like uh, if it's not going to come in. Gosh, dang, that doorbell loud. That's that
Well,
door.
yeah. Hey,
Uh,
the graphologist is in. Hey there, buddy.
yeah, but what I was going to say is I can't see special things like if y'all put like been a member since and blah blah. It's not going to
Yeah.
highlight for us here tonight. The other thing, yeah, I was going to say next week. I'll try to get some stuff together, but I'm not getting in. Like I'm going to Kansas City tomorrow. I'm going to stay at my son's house tomorrow night and Saturday night, and we're going to ride all day Saturday together
That'd be fun.
on the bikes, and then I'm going to come back here on Sunday, and then I'm staying Monday here to rest up, and then on Tuesday I head back. But it's going to be a 2-day trip, so I won't be back until probably 5 or 6 in the evening on Wednesday. Uh,
Mhm.
and of course, I've been gone, so I don't know how much time I'm going to have Thursday to put stuff together. But we'll have something. I'll do a show next Thursday, but it may be kind of like this.
Dang those tariffs.
Stuff to Wisconsin, yeah. Oh, the $6.
35% of the $6 he said it was worth.
Damn.
Let's see. What would it be? 6, 12. What? 18 cents? Is that how it works?
Well, a little more than that. 246, 33% would be $2 on 6.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my percentages were off.
33.3333.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not the math whiz, that's for sure. That's why I got a calculator on the phone. Which back in high school, you're not gonna have a calculator all the time with you. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I do.
I got an encyclopedia, I got Google Maps, I got the atlas, I got everything you need on there.
And I can even find a bunch of lies on here if I try
Oh,
hard
for
enough.
sure. I mean, that's easy.
Yeah.
I got you, man.
I can find truths and lies.
Cheers, man.
So what are you sipping on there, Mark? What's your first pour there?
First pour is this good old Jameson triple
Mm.
cask.
Yeah, I'm going to live vicariously through your whiskey sipping.
Yeah, it's a nice little light floral Irish. Good for the summertime. Low proof. I think it's only like 80 proof or something. 750. Yeah, 80 proof.
Yeah, with the funeral services and all today, I didn't get out to Ozark. Ozark's closest place to here that I can buy liquor. So we didn't have any whiskey. But I was able to run up to the corner store and get some Heineken.
Well, there you go.
That's what I'm
You got a little
drinking.
something.
Honey.
Heinies.
It'll do.
Kind of malty too.
All that Jameson.
Yep. Kind of malty and a little bit of a sherry hint on there. But it's a good little light starter whiskey.
I think I'm gonna pick up another bottle of Rieger's. I'm trying to figure out where the hell I'm gonna put it while I'm riding that bike. But I have room for a bottle. I can't buy more than that though to take back.
Something a little different, a little proofier. Oh, there we go. That works. We'll go with the next pour. Will be a little bit of Cooper's Craft 100.
That's a good one. That Cooper's Craft.
Yeah.
And the Cooper's was it Cooper's Select, the Cooperstown one?
This one I had to have somebody procure this for me from somewhere else because I don't never see it around here.
Yeah, and I don't know how I ended up with a bottle. I ended up with both of them, the Cooper's Town and the Cooper's Craft, both of them.
I got you. Let's see. Tried the Jim Beam Sunshine. No, I've never even heard of that one.
Summer pour.
You're right.
Huh.
What is that?
Well,
Ardenhoe Bois? What was
Bolsa.
that? I've never heard of that one, Sean. But it's a Scotch. I'd be willing to give it a shot. That's for sure.
Yeah, Jay Rieger's Mr. Mom is. I know it's all over Kansas City. I think they have it all. I mean, Jay Rieger's is in Kansas City, like the distillery.
Oh,
But I think they. I don't know where their distribution goes.
I don't remember seeing that bottle around me at all.
No, but I mean, I would if you get a chance, and they're only like $36 a bottle. So if you get a chance, and they have both the Kansas City whiskey and the bottled and bond bourbon, I would get them both.
Okay.
You won't be disappointed with them. I mean, it may not
No.
be something you do a special,
Oh, I got you. Ardenhoe is a New Island distillery. This one's an Oloroso matured. Oh, nice. Okay. Got any age statement on them yet, or is it just still that young? It's got to be at least 3 years, I believe, to be a Scotch. So it's at least that. It might be, if it's a new distillery, it might be 3 or 4, maybe 5.
Mm.
I wonder if I can be able to see it around here. I'll ask my my local specs guy. I got this really great specs. It's kind of South Austin, which is about 25 minutes from here. And they have a huge selection of Scotch. I mean, it's a whole wall of Scotch, basically. It's great. A lot of different picks and, stuff just for the specs picks and stuff like that.
Well, looks like
Okay.
about 20. Well, they say their story is in 2015. I'm talking about that Ardenhoe.
Uh-huh.
In 2015, several of us stood in an empty field, blah, blah. So that's the site,
Mm-hmm.
So maybe by 2016, 17, they had it rolling. So, they could have some stuff pumping out.
Sean said the inaugural release was a 5-year, no age statement on the one he's got now, but he likes a young Islay. And I can agree with that. I mean, the younger Islays, especially if they're good and peaty, or more so peaty being young. Comes across a little bit more.
Yeah, like I said, Mr. Mom, I don't know if they have it there or not. Maybe. Man. Yeah, I wish I took for granted that Wee Beast, or not the Wee Beastie, the Ugadal, and they kept having it, and kept having it, and kept having it. And I would buy a bottle every, few weeks or whatever. And I went back in and I was like, okay, it's time to get another bottle, and they don't have it anymore at the ABC store that I normally shop at.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen it in any of the other ones, so I don't know what they had. They might have gotten a few cases of it and just put it out a little at a time or something. But I guess once it was gone, it was gone. They pulled the damn tag off the shelf. They filled it in with other stuff.
Gordon McPhair, 20-year tomato, versatile, cash strength. Wow. Yeah, way to go, Peter Whiting. Sounds good. My cousin just picked me up a 4-gate, 7 years, 6 months, Kentucky straight bourbon finished in Oloroso, sherry, and a dark rum cask at 116 proof for $49.
Yeah, Lori said first day of school and they already had a lockdown. Don't know what it was about. I know that one they had some. Was that last week or something, or earlier this week? They had a shooting at some Catholic school or something.
Last week or 2 weeks ago, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
I I honestly don't pay a whole lot of attention to a lot of that stuff because I really don't watch the news much at all.
Yeah, I mean, I
At
see
all.
stuff come across my feed, but you know, and that's kind of the depth of news I have. Is like, ooh, something happened, and I
Yeah,
kind of get the headline of what it was, and I think I'm going to go back and look that up later, and I don't.
yeah. Well, it's like there's always headlines of Trump said this or Trump's doing that, and I'm like,
Oh,
I
I
don't
don't give a
care.
shit about any of that. I
I
don't
don't
care anything about that stuff. But
know.
uh, some car drives through a CVS store or something, kind of like what the hell? No, there was one. It wasn't a CVS. We were watching news in there, or they were showing like a teaser, like watch the news at 6 or
Yeah.
whatever. And somebody drove a car into a damn drugstore. They said they had a medical incident, and,
Ah.
and they had the store open, and there's a car stuck in the side of it.
Well,
Boat along the coast. Yeah.
smells like a bourbon.
Mm.
Hey, Guani.
What you got there again?
This is the Cooper's Craft.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, and that's that 100 proof, but it's not bottled in bond.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, Rite Aid. Yeah. Oh,
I
no,
said,
no. I thought he was saying Rite Aid's where the car went in.
I said it's
No,
going out
Rite
of business.
Aid's going out. Yeah, but you say Rite Aid going out of business. I was looking at that like, really? Were they still in business? Because I hadn't seen a Rite Aid.
hey, hey, Guani, how you
I
doing?
always see CVS and across the street is Walgreens.
Hmm. Always for some reason.
Yeah.
What's for dinner, top dog? What's cooking? Oh, that's sweet. Holy crap. That's real sweet. Does not drink at 100 proof.
Mm. Oh
Drinks
yeah,
like
yeah. That
maybe
Cooper's,
85.
yeah, Cooper's Craft is good. I always try to keep a bottle of it. When it gets low, I try to grab another. I mean, they always have it at Marksville, ABC, in North Carolina.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. Now, like I said, I've looked around. I haven't seen it down here. There may be some place down here that has it, but then again, they may be one of those things that don't ship to Texas.
yeah,
Texas just not in their market or something. I don't know.
yeah, and sometimes I'll see stuff like that, and I think, well, when are they? And then it'll be like several years later, and they're still not. I guess. Um, I know that I know how business works,
Yeah.
right? And if you have a production, it takes a while to increase production. You have to get your distro going. You have
Hmm.
to get orders. You have to, produce and make profit, and then you have to plan and grow.
Yeah.
And some people are happy getting to a moderate size, and that's it.
Yeah. Rattlesnake tails and hamburgers. Hmm. Well, the boys killed a rattlesnake down here opening morning of dove season. Shot a dove and it landed right behind this guy's chair, and they went over to pick it up, and there was a big old rattlesnake right there.
Mm,
So they said, "Oh, you got to go. We got
yeah,
dogs right here, and Daddy's hunting right over there." And it was almost near his the son's chair. He's like, "Oh no, no."
yep.
But that's the
Now,
only one we've seen.
I saw. I've seen more rattlesnakes in Arkansas than I ever saw in Texas.
Oh yeah.
But up
Well,
north here, certain areas.
there's there's more cover and wood line and rocks for the rattlesnakes up there to hide out in.
Well, and I say that, but I really haven't tromped around much in West Texas. I bet there's a crap ton of them.
Yeah, there probably is. There's usually quite a bit around here, because we have. out in the fields, you'll find rats. There's always rats out in the
Oh
fields.
yeah.
So they're munching down on them, and I'm like, I'll leave them alone. I'm like, hey, y'all go for it. Get all the rats and mice you want to eat. It ain't gonna bother me at all. I don't mess with them. They don't mess with me.
Yeah, probably Peter White. I don't know. I mean, Arizona, that'd be, West Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, all out in that deserty area.
Yeah, there's people killed by rattlers fairly consistently.
A lot of people get bit, but you don't hardly hear about people dying. I guess they were far enough away and didn't have help with them.
Yeah. Oh, there's a good song, Sean.
Mm-hmm. I fell in love with a rattlesnake girl. Yeah.
No, the Mexican girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sweetwater. Yeah, they have a big roundup, cook up a bunch of them. Actually, rattlesnake's not bad eating. I've had smoked rattlesnake. It was quite good.
It's kind of it's fishy-ish flavor.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of frog.
Yeah, stronger though, different.
Yeah.
And gator tail is, of course, like a mild frog.
Yeah, gator's real good. I like it.
Oh yeah. But I love some frog legs.
I've ate my share. Did quite a few in Kentucky. I started out gigging frogs and then learned that you can reach them a whole lot easier with a 22.
Yeah.
You don't have to sneak up on them nearly as much.
Yeah, damn gigging frog. Yeah. That's a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
And then after you do all that work, you got to skin them out.
Yep. Yeah, they're not that hard.
Nah.
I mean, there's not a whole lot of meat on a frog, so, if you're going to kill something to eat, I would suggest like rabbit or deer or, something with a little bigger. It's got a little more meat to it.
That's where you just got to take a potato sack and get a potato sack full of them, and then you can feed 3 people. Yeah, there's a little old restaurant that has frog legs back in my town of, I live in there in North Carolina, but it doesn't have any damn flavor. It's tender. It's, but it just doesn't have any damn flavor. The frogs don't. Yeah. I guess they're farm raised and, whatever. But I don't care to get them because they're kind of expensive. And if I'm going to pay for frog legs, I want them to taste like frog legs.
Yeah.
Not like super tender chicken. Yeah,
exactly. Hey, go down to Louisiana. They'll sell you some real frogs from the bayou.
Mm-hmm. But I've had more strange food in Louisiana. Turtle soup, frog legs. I mean, good ones. Well, I had gator there a lot. But it's not just tail. They'll do the legs on them gators.
Oh, yeah.
And those gumbos and stuff. Them down.
I see.
Catfish down there.
Oh, yeah. Good catfish.
Crazy kids, yep.
Yep. Yeah, Top Dog sent me a picture of his rattlesnake tails. You take corn on the cob and you slice it off. Like you cut a corn in a cob in like a half.
Yeah.
Then you slice it off and you put some seasoning on it and bake it in the oven.
Well, or the better than that is barbecue corn is what that is. You cut into the cob a little. Mm-hmm. And it curls up and you smoke it and do like a barbecue rub over it. That's just good, man.
I have not tried that yet, but I will be giving that a shot here for long. That's for sure.
I mean, it's a side for sure.
Yeah.
But it's kind of neat because once it's smoked and baked and all, you can just pick it up and eat it like a chip, but it's corn.
Yeah. One of the neat things that I had way back in the day is in Kentucky, we grow a lot of corn back up there, but the majority of the corn is not like the corn that you would buy in the store, sweet corn or the combination of yellow, white corn, where it's kind of what do they call that? There's a certain but a certain type of corn like that. what they would normally grow in Kentucky is called field corn, and it's mainly for like making cornmeal or feeding cattle or things like that. But what you can do, what we did once before, and a friend of mine showed me this, was we went out into the cornfield and picked the real small immature corn. The corn on the cob is only like that big, say just a little bit longer than my finger.
Yeah, baby corn. Yeah.
Baby corn, like you see pickled kind of, but it is a little bit bigger than the pickled kind.
Yeah.
But then we bring those in, shuck them, and then throw them in a pot with some salt and butter, and you boil that up for just a little while, and then you eat the whole cob. The whole thing is soft.
Yeah.
Tastes like a big piece of corn.
Yeah. I mean, that's great. That cob doesn't get hard till it starts getting mature.
Mm-hmm.
There's a point in there, it becomes fibrous. But before that, like those little baby ones they pickle, you can eat the whole thing, easy.
Oh, yeah.
But there's a point in there where it gets just to the right size. It's kind of like okra. Okra will grow like this long, but you don't want that. You want to.
No, you can't eat
it. It's springy,
Oh, yeah, Jody, Top Dog says, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
He's just cheating by putting them in the oven.
Hey, it works. We've been doing that cream cheese block, though, on the smoker where you just go cold smoke, or not cold, but it hovers around 160, 180 degrees, and put one of those little Weber tinfoil pans and put a block of cream cheese in it or two. 1 jar of pepper jelly. They got the it's a little flakes of pepper in it, but it's a jelly. It's kind of semi-sweet, a little spicy. But you warm that up, and then if you have 2 blocks of cream cheese, you just put 1 whole jar over the whole thing. And then put that on a Ritz cracker. Oh, frick.
Do you smoke the cream cheese first and then put the jelly on it? Okay.
1 hour.
I got
1 hour on low heat smoke. Put it that way.
I got you. Guani, I started off with an Irish Jameson triple, and now I'm sipping on the last little bit of Cooper's Craft 100 bourbon or whiskey, whatever. And what's next? I'm not sure. And then this guy is drinking a Heine.
Yep, I'm still drinking Heineken.
He slacked off and only got 1 bottle of whiskey up there and shared it with his dad, and they polished it off.
Yeah, we sure did. Well, we had about that much left in a liter bottle, and we played cards last night, and Dad went out there and got that bottle and finished it off.
What did he mix it with? Just ice or
ice? Yeah, just pour it over ice. I mean, it was benchmark. 80 proofer.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
He is pretty much drinking vanilla water. So.
Yeah, the only benchmark I have right now is the foolproof, I believe.
Yeah.
Let me look.
But I bought a whole liter bottle of it for $14 and something.
Wow.
That's
cheap.
That's how much it cost me. I'm talking rang up at tax and all or whatever, $14 and something. I was like, that'll get the job done.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, we'll pour this one. This one here, I just got in from my cousin brought it to me from Michigan.
No, is it Origin?
Dragon's Milk Origin.
Okay.
Small batch. 95 proof. 5 years old.
That sounds decent.
It's got a cool little dragon on the label here. And then this top of the bottle is, see, it's kind of like scales.
Yeah.
It's in the bottle. It's actually.
I know from a distance, I thought you had a bib and tucker. I was going to be like, ugh.
Oh, and a nice synthetic cork too.
Yeah.
Get a little pour of that.
Now, I'm not familiar. Is that related to the same company or whatever? I know
makes the beer.
Makes the beer.
I believe so. Yes. Oh, this is some yada yada about dragons and stuff. Story of Dragon's Milk.
Because I like that beer every once in a while. I'll go to Total Wine. They sell it by the single bottles.
Yep.
And they'll have different ones and, different variations of the Dragon's Milk. And I'll get 2 or 3 of them.
Says the story of Dragon's Milk began by venturing into the unknown as one of the first innovators to age beer in bourbon cask.
Yeah, Lori, lime juice. And now, if you or look up a good recipe for a margarita, I mean or you can just do a little bit of orange juice and grenadine and make a sunrise. If you have tequila that just doesn't sip well, just mix it. Yeah. But my personal favorites to mix cheaper tequila with is I like the tequila sunrise and I like a margarita.
Says distilled, aged, and bottled by New Holland Brewing Company, Holland, Michigan.
Okay. Yeah, New Holland. That's who makes. Yeah, so there must be a distillery and a brewery.
Yeah, I think they were a brewery first.
You have to make beer to make whiskey, so it makes.
Yeah, sense. I mean, if you make good beer, then you could probably make a decent whiskey.
Yeah, well, and you don't have to make the beer taste good to make whiskey, but yeah, without the hops and all that.
Yeah, oh yeah. No hops in my whiskey, please.
Mm-mm. All right, I'm going to grab another beer, but the refrigerator's right there on the other side of that door. And since I am drinking beer, warning, the bathroom is right on the other side of that door over there. I'll probably have to leave you with it for a minute later, but not right now.
No problem, as long as you close the door.
Because I was a big boy and I went before I started the show.
Yeah, good thinking. Had some Dragon's Milk in June while in DFW. RJ the Fed came to visit. My first Elmer T. Lee that night. Nice. I have not had Elmer T. Lee. I've not even seen one to be able to buy, even if they wanted to charge too much.
I've had that. I had a bottle of that on my shelf for a while.
No, Elmer T. Lee?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I've heard. It's not worth the extra price that they want to charge for it.
No, I got a good deal. I got one on sale. That's the only reason I bought it. They were trying to get rid of it. Because the store they had moved it between 2 or 3 ABC stores and they put it behind the glass and it sits up there with that Frank Sinatra bottle for $999 or whatever the hell they want for that.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, there you go. That's what I would think, Peter. Yes, Elmer. He's got a few Elmer T. Lees, but he considers it a decent trade bottle. And yeah, I would say so. You could probably get 2 for 1 for it. 2 bottles of something good for 1 Elmer T. Lee. Just because it's hard to come by.
Oh yeah, and if you're around, I don't know if you have it or not. Do you get Bowman Brothers out there?
No.
It's Virginia. And we get it, of course, because Virginia's,
Oh, well, that's just Ballum.
Right Ballum there. Brothers. No.
Galena, Illinois. Did not like this bottle at all.
Well, there's the John T. Bowman. Blum, yeah.
Blum Brothers. I don't care for it.
Yeah.
Not my cup of tea.
But the Bowman, there's John. I think it's John T. Bowman, or John J. Bowman. I can't remember now. I'd have to look it up. But they have that. They have Bowman Brothers. They have different, mash bills and all. But it's a Virginia whiskey, and it's freaking good too. Oh, that 13 colony cask strength, yeah.
Tastes like it's got a little rum in it or something.
That 13th colony, that's that squatty bottle.
Man, got some heck of legs going on.
It's got that big fat base with that little neck sticking up on it. 13th Colony. It takes
Mhm.
up. It takes up. What I hate about those is you put them on the shelf, and you need to put them on a lower shelf because you can't see them. Because
Yeah.
if you put it up high, it's short, and you can't see the. All you can see is the top sticking up.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a couple behind me, and they're on the bottom shelf down there.
Yeah,
Get out the way. Here.
yeah, little fatties. Yeah,
Yeah. They got the rye and the bourbon, but they stayed out here on this bottom shelf. My OG son's painting, which I
there you
still
go.
have to send him some stuff. I got a few things gathered up to ship to him. Hey
Yeah,
there, Joe.
I was going to talk to Jimmy. Is he still here? I guess he is.
I don't know. He might be.
I'll text him later. I've been meaning to get with him, but of course there was a gnat. That's why I was doing this. But no, I haven't seen Jimmy yet. But he's been working, lucky bastard, all week. And I had the funeral service things to go to, and all
Yeah.
over a couple of days, and then I'm leaving tomorrow. Yeah, the Old Forester birthday bourbon bottles. Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah, they're as bad or worse than those.
Well, between if you had 13th Colony, Old Forester birthday, and Willet Pot Still, that's a whole shelf to itself, and that's just like 4 or 5 bottles
Yeah.
because they're so fat you can't put anything with them.
One of my local stores had a birthday bourbon right there by the register, and wow, that's a pretty good little bottle. What do you want for that? And he told me, and I'm like, no, heck no.
Nope.
Somebody bought it. Wasn't me because I
Yep.
ain't spending what he was asking for it. I mean, this is the same store that I went in and behind the cash register. They have the wall of crazy prices behind them.
Oh yeah.
And I saw a Weller Special Reserve, the green label. And my cousin was wanting some of those because I'd already picked him up like a liter and a 175. And I said, hey, he had a fifth. I'm like, well, hey, how much is that? Weller Special Reserve fifth. So he rung it up and said it was $60. And I went, no.
No, I
No,
can get
I
that.
left there with the specs and got a fit. No, I got a 175 for $53.
Well, I was going to say the first green label Weller Special Reserve I got, we had gone to World at Orlando, and we were driving back, and we stopped in Georgia, and it was like a gas station with a liquor store in the same thing, and different door, but same area. And I was like, I'm going in there to see what they got,
Of course.
and I picked up a few bottles, and they had the Weller Special Reserve, and I thought, man, I've heard so much about this, and they just don't have it anywhere. So I grabbed a 1.75, and I swear to you, I paid $30 something for it.
Yeah.
And then I looked at the regular 750s, and they were $16, and so I can go down. Well, I don't know if I still can, but I can go down to Georgia and get it cheap. They got that shit all over the place, and I didn't know it at the time, but they had. I think I remember seeing the Antique 107, but I really didn't pay it much mind. I just grabbed the big handle on the Weller green label. This is years ago, and
yeah. Orlando says he can get it for $32 a liter.
For a liter, yep.
And that's a good price,
Yep.
That's what it should be. The fifth should be around 23 to 25, right in that range. But they wanted $60, and I'm like, no, that's a $25 bottle. I'm not giving you $60 for it.
I know it.
Heck no.
Hell, that's more than they should be charging for Blanton's.
Oh yeah.
Now, when I can get Eagle Rare here, it's only like $30 something, maybe 42, maybe depends. Mm. And like I said, when I can get it. Buffalo Trace
Hmm.
Distillery does not like ABC stores.
Yeah.
They don't like ABC states.
Yeah, because they can't charge exorbitant prices for it.
Yeah. It's like that guy on the what's that dude on Family Guy? It's always chasing that fat kid around.
Yeah.
That old creep guy with the
Yeah.
he said, "You're pissing me off." You know that
Yeah.
that dude, pedo who you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. There you go, Peter White. Yeah. Pass on the special reserve and get the 107.
yeah.
I mean, they're both weeders, and I've got I got the special reserve, I got the 107, and I got the 12 year. And personally, I'm after trying all of them, I'm not really a weeder guy. So
Yeah, I mean, but I'll say this: I think the 107 out of those is the best. But if they're not trying to take your firstborn child as payment, a CYPB beats the shit out of all of those.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, better to get the Eagle Rare. Yeah, 38 to $40. Yeah, if you can get it for
Yep.
that,
Not
yeah,
about
it's worth it. Get you a backup, throw it
Yep.
back. I think I got one up there. It's not open right now. One of the few bottles on the shelf that's not open. But only reason it's not open is because it was my backup, and I polished off the other one with a couple of other buddies.
But see, that Eagle Rare is not a weeder.
Mm.
It got some damn flavor.
Yeah, it's pretty dang good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Eagle Rare 10. I have not tried the 12. Have not even seen one around here. Because if they do get around here, you know, they're stuck back for the people that spend thousands of dollars all the time. I'm not that guy.
I like. I mean, I'm not married to it. You know, I mean, I still want to fool around and date her every once in a while, but I don't want to commit. It is the one that you send me, the bottled and bond, the gosh dang it, Buffalo Trace, but it's
E.H. Taylor.
E.H. Taylor. Yeah, I like getting those. I like keeping that on the shelf. The
Mhm.
E.H. Taylor, a small batch bottled and bond.
Yep. Yeah, that one up there, I took to opening morning to dove season for. I took 2 bottles to opening morning to dove season. I figured, okay, I need a bourbon, like a quintessential bourbon to take, and then some sort of a decent Scotch that's not highly peated, but may have a hint of peat. So I took the E.H. Taylor small batch, and then I took Springbank 10.
Oh yeah, good. Yep.
And between everybody, there's probably like 30 people or so there. And not all of them are drinking. Most of them are drinking a few beers and, you know, stuff like that. But over that next couple of days there, they wound up polishing off about half of each bottle.
Yeah, that's good. But shit, that's a pretty good. That you still had half bottles. Yes.
Yeah.
Around here, they would have been gone.
I stuck it back up on the shelf. Well, it's all right because I can reach right under here and whoop out another one.
Yeah,
So,
that's right.
you know, not a problem. That's one of the reasons I took it, because I had a backup, you know, and it's as far as I'm concerned, you know, E.H. Taylor is like a quintessential bourbon. You know, if you like bourbon whiskey, you're going to like an E.H. Taylor.
No, and if I were going to get someone here a special gift, I would want to get my hands, because you can't get it here.
Yeah.
You can't get it here. That would be one I would get my hands on to give as a, you know, hey, happy birthday. Here you go.
There you go.
Impress the hell out of it.
Yeah, I've only got 3 different bottles of E.H. Taylor. I think I got the straight rye, I've got the bottle and bond, the regular bourbon, and then the bottle and bond single barrel, I believe. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, and Lori, I'll tell you this: when I get low, I think Mark and I have talked about this before too. When a bottle gets really low, we'll fill sample bottles with it because
Mhm.
there's too much air in there in the bottle. When it gets down real low, because you either need to add it to an infinity bottle, or if you put it in even a 4 ounce sample bottle or something like that, like a hip
Yeah.
flask bottle, it quits losing alcohol in the bottle there,
Yeah.
especially with a good tight cap that seals really well. That's why I
Yeah.
like synthetic cork.
Yeah. Quit oxidizing too.
Yeah.
Gonna look at some Cedar Ridge. Oh, okay. Let's see. The Weller 107 is $20 cheaper in Ontario than the sugar. Huh. Okay. Well, I mean, depends if you want the regular bourbon or if you want the weeded bourbon. So whatever your palate likes, go for that one.
You know what? Whiskey's
Peter
good.
likes the whiskey. What?
Whiskey's good.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Most of them.
I'm kind of fond of whiskey.
There's a few.
There's some that can be offensive, but
Yeah, there was a few that just offended me, and I just didn't care for them. Like that Ballin Brothers, I didn't care for that one. I keep it around for other people to try to see if they like it. And then whoever comes in and goes, damn, I like that whiskey. That's really good. I wish I could get a bottle of that. Like, here, take this home with you.
so Weller 107 is $20 cheaper in Ontario than E.H. Taylor Small Batch.
Yeah, but they're not selling it in Ontario anymore.
Yeah.
Thanks to Trump and his tariffs and all that mess.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm sure they've got some. They just stuck back, and they're going to either sell it or, sell it out the back door to some of the loyal customers that are going. Hey,
oh, I guarantee you, some of these guys, and they're not supposed to do it here at all in the ABC stuff, but I guarantee you, they are taking care of their buds.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They're taking care of their bros, man.
Or they just buy it themselves, and then they'll sell it, mark it up $20 and sell it to a buddy or put it online or whatever.
I mean, I'm not trying to knock anybody's means of income or anything, but I mean, I just imagine that you're making, I don't know what, 45, 50,000 a year working at a distro, as a higher up. I'm talking about like a manager level, at these things. And some guys come in that are big spenders, and they slip you a 50 every once in a while to hold them a bottle back. You think they're not going to do that? Shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I would believe so. Well, I slipped off of it into Scottish territory. I went with the Kilchoman.
Yeah, 200,000 bottles of American whiskey in LCBO warehouses. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and thing is, they've already bought that whiskey. So
well, yeah, but what it's doing is choking up the they're not ordering anymore, and the distilleries don't care. I mean, they care that they already bought them, but they need a steady how much to produce and all that.
Well, they've been ramping up for the last 5 or 10 years, basically.
Well, yeah, but I mean, okay, they got to have a backup plan, though, because even without, let's say there was no such thing as Trump or any of this shit, trends change. You got to be ready for that,
Yeah, well, and hence a lot of the new single malts that all these people are coming out with, and the different finishes. I mean, look at Jack Daniels. They have a single malt. They have different finishes they're doing now, and they're a big company.
Yeah,
been around for a long time. Although they sold out to Suntory, didn't they? No, that was Beam. Sorry, never mind.
Beam, Beam Suntory.
But Beam's doing a lot of different stuff too. Because of that influence from Suntory, and then like around here, Balcones, I'm sure they're doing a little bit of different stuff nowadays, and they're going mainly with the single malts and
I
getting away from a lot of their really cool experimental type stuff.
I need to look that up again too when I get back. We may do a whole show on that. Who owns who?
Oh, who owns what?
Who owns what? Yeah,
Shoot.
because it changes. The landscape changes year to year to year because there's
Yeah.
acquisitions and progress and things, and people, and not only that, but a distillery may sell off a thing or something to somebody else.
Ontario's a control province and lost
Yeah.
hundreds of millions in revenue. Yeah, probably. And then what did it say here? Scotch is too expensive. Most Canadians sucks, so they're under pressure to put them back. Yeah.
Put them back.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
It's
I
like-
mean, some of the Canadian light whiskey is actually pretty good, you know, especially because of the age statements on some of that stuff. You know, you get 14, 15-year-old, you know, Canadian stuff. It's been, well, a lot of the light whiskey that's been aged in used cask, and it's pretty dang good. Some of it is, although they keep it in Canada for themselves and don't send us none of the good stuff. They send us stuff like Crown Royal, you know,
Oh, yeah.
berry, Crown Royal Blackberry or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
No
No, I
thanks.
was going to say, I'm not a big, I forget when it was, but anyway, I'm not a big shopper. Like, I go to the store, make a beeline, go back to the restaurant, I'm gone. Right.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like make a list and go grocery
The
shop.
best Canadian whiskey is bottled in the U.S. and not available here.
Yeah. And I don't normally shop at, I don't even go to Target, Walmart, any of them, like big box stores, hardly ever. But every
Yeah.
once in a while I need to. And not too
Oh,
long
that's
ago,
better.
I forget what it was, but I was looking up prices online and I needed something the next day. Like I needed it for the next day. And so I was looking up online, do they have it? Do they have it in stock? Blah, blah, blah. And I had heard something about, I don't know, some fucking boycott on something. And I went to two different stores, and both of them were supposed to have some kind of, don't shop it here and don't shop it there. I couldn't hardly get in and out of the parking lot of either one of them son of a bitches. So I don't know where the boycott's working because it sure wasn't working in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. That looked like a damn hornet's nest somebody kicked. Well, I bet you in 1 hour they made more money than I would probably ever see in a lifetime.
Man, that's pretty good there. I like that. I'm gonna have to go back. They had that marked down. My local specs down here in Bastrop,
Mm-hmm.
they have different picks that they had done with Kilhoman, and I tried. You know, one of them was a Pheno cask, and it was really good. I like that one. And then this other one they had, this one here, it was they call it Triskel cask. It's a specs exclusive. And the three casks are Sauternes, bourbon, and sherry.
Okay.
And it's fairly light colored, kind of a,
Yeah, it's a little medium amber. Yeah.
but
But fairly on the lighter side. Yeah.
yeah. Now it says 20% Sauterne, 75% bourbon, and 5% Oloroso. And it's quite tasty with a little bit of peat in there too.
5%. Well, that's Oloroso cask finish,
Mhm.
right? Yeah. I was going to say 5% Oloroso. That thing would be red looking.
Oh no, no, it's the cask.
Yeah.
Yeah, aged in the Oloroso sherry
Yeah.
cask.
Yeah, because that Kansas City whiskey actually has 1% Oloroso sherry in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It has their bottled and bond bourbon, the rye, and 1% Oloroso sherry.
There you go.
And that makes it, well, it can be up to 2% Oloroso, but they chose to go with the 1%. So,
No, sorry, Orlando. I've been a Cowboys fan since '89 when I hooked up with my best friend from Texas in the Air Force back in '89 or '89 or '90, and he was like, "Do you watch football much?" I'm like, "I'm from Kentucky. We don't have a professional."
well, college.
Yeah. It's college.
Well,
But that's it.
basketball's Kentucky.
Yeah,
UK.
basketball is the thing in
Yeah.
Kentucky. So I'm like, no. And he says, "Well, good. You can pull for the Cowboys with me. It's back when the Cowboys were pretty good back in the day. They had like 5 Super Bowl wins and stuff. So I'm like, okay, I'll pull for the Cowboys, and I've been rooting for the Cowboys since then, and been disappointed most of the time.
I got one thing to say about that game tonight. Go Eagles.
Yeah, they're probably going to spank it on the Cowboys. I mean, who's the guy that owns them? Jerry Jones, or something like that. He needs to just retire and sell them to somebody else, and then revamp the program.
Well, Dak Prescott is not gonna do it.
Peter White. Nah.
Anyway,
Brown Peach. Heck no, Sugar Kitty. Oh my goodness, heck no. I'm not doing it. I used to be way back in the day. I used to be a Crown and Coke guy. That was one of my drinks that I like to drink all the time. But I got away from that and started drinking whiskey neat
with flavor.
And then after like a year of drinking whiskey neat, I went back to try a Crown and Coke, which I don't drink Cokes at all. No, I don't really drink soda pretty much at all. But I went ahead and tried it, and I did not like it. And then I tried it. Well, let me just try this Crown neat. And I tried it neat, and I'm like, oh, this is not good. I got so many other whiskeys that are hands down much better than this Crown Royal.
No, I mean, if I were out somewhere limited, very limited, I wouldn't even go for, if they had Crown on the shelf, I wouldn't even go for that. But if it's all they had, I do Crown and ginger ale. Crown and ginger.
And if it was all they had, I would be like, well, give me a beer.
Well, it's like, do I really need to drink today? That's that kind of thing. And if the answer is yes, then figure it out. Yeah, my alarm's going off.
Oh, yeah, that might be right. What is it? It's been a long time to go home enough that Moose may show. Hey, I should probably mention the nice sample of Octomore that I got from the Moose way back in the day. That set me off on a tangent too. Oh, dang. Oh, I love that Octomore stuff. Hey, James Morgan, how you doing, sir? Cheers. With a little Kilhoman in the Glen. That little bit of smoky Isla Scotch goes really good with a cigar.
You see his bottle opener?
Yeah.
My mom, I was like, hey, because I left my keys. I keep a bottle opener on my keychain, but I took my motorcycle keys off of my normal keychain because there was no reason to carry all that around. But my bottle opener is on the other part of my keychain. So I was like, hey, do you have a bottle opener? She's like, yeah, right here. And this is my earliest memory of a bottle opener. Yep. She got this, I think it was before I was freaking born. Green bottle opener.
Oh, man. I do like me some Octomore. Oh, goodness. I wish I could get some more of it. My local Specs had it, but they wanted to charge, well over $200 a bottle for it. And I'm like, it's really good, but I don't know if I want to spend, $250 plus for a bottle of pretty much anything.
Yeah.
So, and I've got 2 bottles back here. I mean, I've got the 14-1 and then the 15-3. The 15-3, I was slightly disappointed in because it was like the most heavily peated Octomore out there, And when I poured some and tried it, I'm like, well, it's got some peat to it, but it's not, not beating me about the head and shoulders with peat.
All right.
So I'm like, well, dang. Yeah, exactly, Peter White.
All right. I am going to leave it with you for a few minutes. I'll be right back. I got to do the other door.
I got you. Yeah, I mean, if I could get Octomore at a decent price range, like say, I'd be willing to, throw out 150 for a bottle of Octomore. I'd spend that on it, no problem. Now, when he starts getting like 250, no, I mean, I'll get a bottle of, $64 Ardbeg or something, go with an Ardbeg 10 or even the Wee Beastie or, something along those lines, or Kilhoman. Kilhoman's putting out some tasty ass, scotch right now. They left a staple in your arm from the surgery, in the skin or like interior. Well, that's good, Kirky. If it goes down some, I mean, like I said, I like it. The only thing I really don't like about the Octomore is the black bottles. Like these. I mean, it's a really cool looking bottle, but there's no way to tell how much whiskey is actually left in the bottle. Versus the 15.3, it's frosted looking, but at least you can tell how much is actually in the bottle.
Oh, instead of that black.
Instead of this, where you can't tell at all. There's just no way to tell what's in there. So then again, most of the time you don't pour like 2 ounces here to everybody of this stuff.
Now there was a guy one time. He had a whiskey shelf, and it had little plates on it, and he would weigh a full bottle and weigh an empty bottle, and then he knew how much whiskey was in the bottle by the weight on the shelf.
There you go. That's a great idea, but
that guy had more money than Jesus Christ, as Forrest Gump would say. Yeah. No, he said Davy Crockett.
Oh, an independent bottle of Cahuilla. Yeah, 20-year plus cash strength for less than an octave. Dang. Oh, heck yeah. I'm seeing more like 165 than 199. Heck yeah. Yeah, 165. I'll do that.
See, I don't want really dirty Pete. I don't want dirty Pete.
Oh,
man, I like neat Pete.
I like Lecheg, and this one here, Edward. I like that one, and the Lecheg, the 10-year is quite good. I really like this one too, the Sinclair series. That one's quite tasty. And then the Ballachin, which is another Edward.
I don't know. Let me win this lottery coming up on Saturday, and I'll let y'all know.
The 1 billion something.
Yeah, the 1 point whatever billion. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna win because I ain't gonna buy a ticket.
I'm actually gonna get one. I'm gonna get a ticket for it. Y'all stand back now.
All right.
I'll buy a ticket.
Tweet you die. I don't know about that one, Sugar Kid. Lecheg, I know. The other one I don't know. Bruichladdich. Yeah, the Black Arch. I've not seen one of those to buy. Yeah, Ballachin. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. Yeah, the light peat.
There's a couple of bourbons that were in black bottles. One of them was Burning Chair, but they finally went to clear bottles on it.
Well, that's good.
It used to be solid black, and I'm not talking about just dark glass. I mean powder coated black.
$12.
Oh, we got a lottery winner in the house down here. Yeah, one guy, he kept saying he won the lottery.
Check it out.
And I said, "What'd you win?" He said, $2. And I said, "How much did you spend?" He said, "I got 5 tickets." And I said, "So you spent $10, so you lost $8." He said, "No, I won $2."
Uh,
And I said, "Here, I got you." I said, "I'll tell you what, you got 10 on you?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I said, "Well, here's 2." I said, "Give me your 10. You'll win another $2. And then you'll have won $4."
there you go.
And then I'll go buy some tickets.
Like, and
Yeah, every time it gets up there like that, people start buying it,
oh,
buying them tickets.
Balekin instead of Balichin. Okay, Balekin.
Balekin.
Okay. Dang these Scottish Gaelic names with their stuff. Try to mess up a poor redneck with on his pronunciations.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's that Gaelic shit stuff.
Yeah. They got some weird, there's stuff on, what was this other bottle I had that had that? Oh, here you go. The Bunnahabhain. Okay. Strúradur.
Bunnahabhain.
Yeah, the Bunnahabhain. But it's a Strúradur.
Boy, don't make my eyes try to focus on that shit.
All that, and then below it they had a pronunciation for it. It says Stu Ra Dur. Translated from Scots Gaelic, means helmsman.
Sugar Kitty says Sturradur.
Yeah, Sturder. Well, look, Sugar Kitty, I'm reading it right here. Stewrahdur. Sturradur.
Sturradur.
Stew.
Stewadur.
A stew.
Stew like beef stew.
It's good. I mean, I like it, but yeah, their pronunciations on stuff is a little hard. I did pick this one up recently. Lagavulin 16.
Mr. Mom, if you win that 1 point, it's probably going to be up to about $1.7 billion. You'll probably clear about 900 million minus 47%. For cash option minus 47% over till next April in taxes. You're going to end up with 500 million. Just buy the liquor store and then take all the signs off of it and call it your bar. And then only invite people in. Everything in MSRP. You could sell everything in there at wholesale.
Yeah.
You could probably clear. I mean, after taxes, you're going to be close to $500 million.
Yeah. Isn't that nice? You win $1 billion and the government takes $500,000 or half of it.
1 point, but the cash option's always lower. It's always a little less than half or whatever.
Where does the rest of the money go?
Well, the annuity would be what you would get, but I don't know about you, but I'm too damn old to take an annuity. Give me my cash.
Hey, yeah, I'm in my 50s. Give me all the money.
Yep.
Give me whatever. If it was, $50 million, that's more than I'm going to need. Well more than I'm going to need the rest of my life.
I hope. Well, I don't even know if I hope I live 50 more years. I'm already 56 years old. I'd be 106.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to, I wouldn't even try to spend $1 million a year.
Oh, hey.
I wouldn't even try.
Be kind of hard to.
Well, it wouldn't if you bought yachts and houses and.
Well, yeah.
I ain't going to do all that shit, though. I don't even want a $300,000 sports car. I can't. It's hard for me to get up and in and out of one of them little old cars where your ass is 5 inches off the road.
Oh, yeah.
I want a big truck I can step up in,
My boss had a Lamborghini. Well, he had a bunch of different cars. But I got in his Lambo one time, and I'm like, what was it? Lamborghini Huracan,
Yeah.
and I'm like, this is not comfortable. I would not
Nah,
like to drive this around. I mean, he had
that's
a bunch of
all
different
about
stuff.
aesthetics.
Yeah,
And
it's
my
about
thing
having the
is,
money and flaunting it, basically.
there was a guy I drove by twice by my house. I'm out here on a fucking John Deere lawnmower and a weed eater, in my hand, and it's Father's Day, and he keeps driving by, or Father's Day weekend, and he keeps driving slow past my house in a purple Lamborghini
Yeah.
that says Exotic Rentals on it. So happy Father's Day, right?
yeah, yeah,
And the
exactly.
windows were so dark. I don't even know who you are, dude. Why are you slowing down? Okay, I saw a purple Lamborghini. One, it looks tacky as hell. It looked like,
Yeah.
those June bug jigs you use to catch bass on?
Yeah.
The purple fleck,
Mm-hmm.
worm. That's what color it was. How flashy do you want to be? I mean, if I had a Lamborghini or a Maserati or a whatever, I would want it to be probably, I don't know, slate gray, gunmetal, something that makes you look like you've been there before,
Yeah.
But I don't even want one. I want
Yeah.
a vehicle I can be comfortable in.
There you go. Buy a yacht. You need $2 million just to keep up the engines
Well,
and
yeah,
the
per
crew.
year. Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, not to mention the the taxes and the insurance and all that kind of stuff.
And docking fees and
Yeah.
shit. And then you're going to
The
use it
fuel.
and you got to get food shipped out there on it. And
Yeah, you have the chef and all that kind of
screw
stuff.
all that. No, the best thing, because you can rent some of the biggest yachts in the world for about $275,000 for a week.
Mm.
Just rent one for even 2 weeks. Spend $500,000 or just over $500,000, and you're not committing to all that. And go just get your fill of living on a yacht for 2 weeks, and then come back and see if you really want to get one.
Yeah, it's not that great. I wouldn't want to do it.
Yeah, peach candy. That's what it looked like. Big ass purple peach
Or the
candy.
American.
And I still don't know who that son bitch was in that Lamborghini that kept driving by. If it had been a buddy of mine, he would have rolled the window down, But the windows were tinted. I couldn't tell who was in there. I didn't care. I'm sitting here hot and sweaty, and he driving by in a Lamborghini.
There's a bottle that Sugar Kitty might recognize.
Glen Scotia.
It's a Glen Scotia Irene Tan Pick.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
9-year-old first fill bourbon at 54.5 ABV.
Yeah.
And this is only my third bottle because it's so good. I got to get more Glen Scotia. Sugar Kitty's one of the guys that turned me on to Glen Scotia. He's like, "Oh, you got to try that Victoriana." And there was one other one. I can't remember what it is now, but I had a Victoriana. It's gone. I got to find more.
He was the most interesting man in the world. Yes, he was. He thought he was. He was a legend in his own mind. That's what he was.
Yeah, true, Peter White. Well, I mean, if you're driving around in a yacht, you're not really caring what the taxes are and the insurance and that kind of stuff. Same thing. If you're driving around in a Lambo or a Bentley or something like that,
Whatever.
that stuff is just whatever.
Now, I mean, the thing I would probably get, maybe depends,
Campbelltown.
is like it's like the Sherps, those Sherpa vehicles with the big fucking tires on them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're slow and gangly, but you can't
Great
stop
big
them with a
6-wheel
note
thing?
tree. No, they're 4 wheels, but
Okay.
I'd probably get one of those, maybe, if I had a lot of land. They're about, I don't know, 250,000 somewhere along in there. But you can drive them like an oak tree can't stop it. Just
where is that?
But that would just be on my
Signet.
private property.
Sugar Kid, what do you think about the Glenmorangie Signet? Open 15.
Baby goose. Ain't that what a signet is? A baby goose?
I'm not sure.
Oh, let me look at it. See, I
Baby
don't
Cooper
know.
Gosling.
Wait, what's a signet?
I was looking for a sample I thought I had. I may have already drank that one. Dang it. Got a Victorian, the 15.
Oh,
best.
swan. Young swan.
Oh, okay.
But it's a CY signet.
Well, here's Glen Scotia's 45 lira, 45 pounds. Ah, there you go.
I don't know. I got one of those like Jeopardy minds. You know, when I hear something, shit jumps in there.
The Bentley loader.
Yeah, that signet,
Yeah,
the swan is CYGNET.
Oh, well, I got you, Sugar Kitty. I got a sample of it from who was it? Gunderson, Eric Gunderson. Peter White says his signet is very chocolate forward. Yeah, expensive. Yeah, this one is the 92 proof Glenmorangie Signet. Okay, but I'm gonna give that a shot here. I'll have that for the next pour.
I already, yeah. See, I had to get a recall.
Oh, they were a Bentley dealer too. Sheesh.
Damn.
Well, nice.
I mean, back in the day, I've owned like a Lexus before or whatever, but
yeah. My old boss in Colorado, well, he just bought his wife a Lexus, kind of the suburban looking thing, 4-door thing.
Yeah.
But he had a Bentley Gray Ghost. Got pulled over and going like 180 or something like that through Arizona.
No, I don't know. The most comfortable car that I've owned probably in the last, probably in my lifetime, because it's even way more comfortable than that Lexus I had, is that damn Honda Accord I had. Some bitch is comfy, man.
Wow.
The seats scoop in. It's a sport model, so it's got the sport seat, and it holds you, in there on the curves and stuff. It doesn't let you sway way over.
I got you. Oh, okay. $2.25 a bottle for the Signet. Ooh, forget that. I'm gonna have to sample that here. Tell you what, I'm just gonna pour that in a different blend right now. Let that get a little bit of air.
There you go.
And we'll see what it's like. Yeah, pour the whole thing. It's only a 1 ounce sample.
All right, I'm gonna make a run.
All right,
one
then.
of those BEERRUN with a
BEERRUN beer run.
Well, I broke the seal. Now I gotta,
Oh no, that's a bathroom run.
Well, then I'm gonna grab a beer. I'll be back.
Oh, that's got a decent color to it. Pretty clean. The Signet Reserve only 400 plus. Jeez, holy crap! It's got a nice nose. Doesn't smell peaty. Smells fruity. Like dark red fruits, like plums. Oh, E150 is a nice color. For $2.25 a bottle, they're going to color it with E150? Come on. Jeez. That's just wrong. That's just wrong. Come on. My goodness. Oh, it's really sweet. Dang. Hmm. Yeah, that's real sweet. I don't think I would like that. I wouldn't buy a bottle of that. That's not my cup of tea right there.
All right.
It's got a great
Yeah.
nose.
Go use the bathroom, and I keep forgetting.
Oh, okay. I got you.
The last time I was here, my mom got a new sink with a spigot and all on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think realized at all. None of us realized we were when she was buying it. It had a LED light on the. You turn the water on, and the LED light comes on.
Oh, it shows you if it's hot or cold.
Well, it just lights up.
Oh, okay.
So if you don't turn the light on, like if there's enough light to see, you turn the sink water on and it lights up the bowl of the sink.
Hmm.
It's like a purpley blue color.
Oh,
But
that's kind of cool.
yeah.
Well, that signature, it's pretty tasty. It's a little sweet for my palate, and that I would definitely not buy a bottle of it for $2.50. And I'm really glad to have a sample of it to try
Mhm.
because there again, if I saw the bottle in the store and it said $2.50, I'd be like, nah, I'm passing. I don't have that kind of a disposable income, normally to just go, $2.50, whatever, No. No. Go back to Campbelltown.
All right. Well, we are
Yeah.
at 7:07.
That's
I was
my
just
cup of tea right there.
kind of warning people. Well, it would be 8:07 back in North Carolina, but
Mhm.
we're about we're under 25 minutes from the show. I'm not doing a hangout at all, Mark. After
Okay.
I'm just going to jump off.
I got you. Hazelburn 10. Oh, man. I have not seen one of those around at all to buy, Peter White. If I could see it to buy it, I would definitely get one. The only ones that are kind of close to there, I think, is like Kilkerran. I found one of those. The long row. Got one of those. Douglas Lane, so particular. It's a Koala, 12-year. What's that one? That's a Bunnahabhain, 10-year first fill sherry. Signatory vintage. I found a lot of those at that spec store. They have a bunch of different ones, different distilleries that I don't know anything about. So I'm kind of leery about buying different ones of them.
How many times have you done that, Mark? Had a last pour because it was within reach.
Yeah, quite often, and usually everything right here is Scotch that's within reach.
Yeah.
And I can reach back right over here and grab that Ardbeg or the Oogie.
Mm-hmm.
I reach back a little bit further and I can grab the what is it? The Springbank. I got the 10 and the 12 cask strength back there. Those are good. 12 cask strength's hard to come by though. I haven't seen one of those in a couple of years now.
Mm.
I saw the 15 a couple of years ago. I should have picked it up, but I didn't. So where do you go from here on a Thursday? I don't know.
I don't know. Usually there's a couple of folks on live.
Halifax. Yeah.
We start early.
I didn't care for the Aaron 10.
We're here to get y'all primed up, and then y'all can go jump on Whiskey Nose channel.
Whiskey Nose just ended.
Uh-oh.
Bourbon Bites is on later, and Big Vic is on doing puffs and pours.
Yep.
Well, Campbelltown is closer to my palate than the Glenmorangie Signet is. But that's just me.
James Morgan, how's it going?
Oh, he's been here for a bit.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I just saw it. Well, I made a beer run. I did the circle. This house has a circle that you can drive. You can through the middle.
Oh, yeah.
The bedrooms are back here, but the kitchen, like this is dining room, kitchen, living room, bathroom, and the one middle wall you can do laps in here.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, it's perfect size.
Yeah, my bar is kind of small, but it works.
Yeah.
I give it the grand tour, but it'd take about 2 seconds.
2 seconds.
Maybe 10. Yeah. About 10 seconds.
Yeah. That's all right. We like the view that we have right now.
It's comfy.
Yep.
What I need to do is sometime fill up that yard of ale above my head sometime.
Oh yeah.
Drink out of that one evening.
Did you order that or did you earn it?
No, my brother bought that when he was over in England.
Okay. Yeah, I had a yard one time. I forget where I was. It was somewhere in Europe, and they give it to you, but it was like, I don't know. It was kind of expensive, but it was like a thing where you had to go sit in this special area.
Yeah.
And they had
its own stand and everything.
Yeah, it was on a stand, and yeah, it was pretty cool. 3 feet, a yard of ale.
Yep. Good old yard of ale. I have not. I don't know how many beers it takes to fill that thing up.
Well, it depends on because they're skinny and long, know. But still, they're bigger around than the beer bottle. Aren't
yeah, they? And it's got the big kind of bulb at the end of it there.
Yeah, it's a lot of beer.
James, I have a good technique.
Oh, I've done the Das Boot. I've done the Yard of Beer. I've done a lot of shit I'm not real proud of in my life.
Have you done the ski shot with you?
No, I've done what was that? Well, okay, you're saying ski shot. Is that the ice sculpture thing?
No.
Okay, no, I've done those. I forget what they call that, where they pour the vodka down the ice.
Yeah.
Oh, and it mixes because they pour, like the one I did had a groove here and then 2 other grooves that came in from the sides.
Oh.
But you had to pick one of 3 pours. And so they would pour. It was always the one that was doing it was Grey Goose, right? So it was Grey Goose vodka down the middle, and then you could get like I don't know, orange juice and something else, whatever coming in on the side.
Well, I was going to get it down, but I can't reach it. Not without stepping up on a chair, and I'm not going to do that right now.
But no, I've had the whatever they call the thing where they have the big ice sculpture and you put your mouth at the bottom of it and they pour it all at the same time and they
I got you. You ever had it where you go to the bar and you lean back and they mix it all in your mouth at one time?
Oh yeah, mouth mix, yeah.
It's been a long time since I've been to a bar, really.
Oh my God, me too. Yeah, and they always have those. The one I went to anyway, where they did the mouth pours.
Mr. Mom, according to Google, a yard glass can be between 2.5 to 3 pints.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's not bad. 3 beers.
Yeah, it was skinny and long.
Yeah.
Ice luge. Yeah, something probably. And but yeah, like I said, the one I had a groove in the middle and two from the side, and you could get one of three drinks. And depending on what you ordered, it was always Grey Goose vodka, but then they would do two different things coming in.
Yeah, for mixer. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty cool.
So
Yeah,
you
the Glenmorangie is pretty good. It's a little too sweet for my taste.
we should invent something called a slip and slide, and we can do the same thing, but just not an ice luge. We can. You could do the same thing with funnels and straws. Just have it all run into one straw.
Mm-hmm. Or you could beer bong it.
Yeah. Oh man, I've done.
Keg stand it.
No, I've done the shotgun. I've shotgunned.
Oh yeah, shotgun
a
beer.
But I don't enjoy that.
Yeah.
The only time I ever did that, I showed up at a party and I was late because my flight came in late or whatever.
Yeah.
And all my buddies were already out at the party. And when I got there, they were all like happy. Put it that way. They were really happy. And I wasn't nearly as happy. And so I took a key. I took my key and I punched the beer, with my key, and then cracked it, and I shotgunned the beer.
Yeah.
And I stood around for about 8 or 9 minutes, and then I shotgunned one more, and the second one didn't get all the way down.
Oh.
But I didn't throw up, but it was like foam, like coming out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Because my stomach was still too full from the first one. And then I was like, okay, I'm done wasting beer. I'm just going to crack one and start drinking now. So. Slip and slide. Yeah.
I was just planning on getting a bottle of the Kirkland French vodka, or it's similar to Grey Goose. Okay. I don't know that I've had a Kirkland around here at all. There might be. I have no idea.
Well, Kirkland is Costco's store brand.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So Costco. I think there's Costco's around. I'm not a member.
You get Kirkland other places, but that's one of Costco's main store brands is Kirkland.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah. Well, and as far as vodka goes, I'm telling you right now, premium vodka, I'm not saying you can't get shit vodka, but as far as premium, that's one of the biggest scams in the world.
Yeah. Vodka's vodka. I mean, really?
Just get it triple distilled and go from there. Yeah.
Well, most vodka is column distilled.
Right, but they distill it several times through the column.
Yeah. Now, Tito's used to be pot distilled vodka, and I had it when it was first pot distilled. When he was first starting to make it, because I made part of his condenser for him. I was working as a welder at the time. But
yeah,
now
there's a lot of them at 7 times, 7 and 12, and
yeah,
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I've tried his vodka now, and it's not as good as it was when he was first starting out. Now he's expanded so much, and he's putting out so much volume of stuff. I guarantee that he is, column distilling this stuff.
Oh yeah.
There's no way he's putting out this much volume with a pot. Just no fucking way.
Well, it's not J. Riggers, but there's a distillery in Kansas City. I forget which one it is. They do all pot distilled bourbon. But they have a single column in their distillery, and they do vodka in it. And it's 7 times distilled in that column.
Yeah. See Tito's in the UK? Wow.
Fuck yeah, you do.
Well, the last house that I was living in, where this guy came and visited, you could see Tito's operation from the back porch.
Mm-hmm.
Right across I-30, there was Tito's right there. He's still expanding. He's still making stuff over there.
Yep.
I mean, he's putting in new warehouses, and he's expanding the business because everybody's has been trying to buy him out. All the big name companies. Like the ones that bought out Balcones, and the ones that bought out Jim Beam, everybody else. They're all trying to buy him out, and he's like, "Why? Piss off! I'm making multi-millions of dollars a year. Why would I give it away to you so you could do the same thing?"
Yeah. The only thing I know, Peter White said, not much of a vodka. The only reason I buy vodka now, one, is to have it on hand in case someone shows up that wants, a vodka drink. The other thing is, every once in a while, I like to get the special olives, and I do a vodka martini. Yeah. And that's every once in a while, I like to have a couple of those.
I'm with you on that. Every once in a while, I'll have a nice vodka martini, but I use a Russian potato vodka.
Yep, but I'm gonna pee. God, man, I broke the seal, and now it's just
you cracked the seal too soon.
I did.
But the one vodka that I really do like, as far as that kind of a drink for like a martini or something, is a Russian potato vodka, and I don't know why it just tastes so much more like nothing, like it's like a vodka is supposed to taste like. A vodka is not supposed to have any kind of flavor, smell. It's supposed to be just nothing. Do a martini or a screwdriver. Yeah, I do a screwdriver. Shoot, it's probably been years now since I've actually had a screwdriver or a sunset, which is basically the same thing as a screwdriver, with just a little bit of grenadine added. Yeah, my vodka drinks nowadays would be a mixed drink with kind of like a mudslide. You put a little bit of Bailey's, a little bit of Kahlua, a little bit of vodka, touch of half and half, and ice. Used to have vodka at the bar, but $2. Yeah, better they drink the vodka than the whiskey, for sure. Stay away from my Glen Scotia. This is the last of that Signet, and it's good. I mean, it's good. It's not $225 a bottle good. I wouldn't pay that for it myself, but it's pretty good. It's just too sweet for me. I don't care for it as much. I'm glad to have tried it. I really am.
Snowball. Vodka, Fresca, and confectionery sugar. Huh. Well, you're kind of defeating the Fresca if you put confectionery sugar in it. Isn't Fresca kind of the diet drink?
Grapefruit? Is that a grapefruit kind of?
Well, I think I think the original Fresca is kind of grapefruit, but isn't it diet, like low sugar?
Oh, it might be. I don't know.
I don't know.
Pina colada, though, you can.
But I think I don't know. They may, but
yeah. A pina colada is great when you're on the beach.
Well, and pina colada,
really coconut, that's a beach drink for sure. The best one I had was when I was down in St. Thomas. It was not a pina colada; it was called a bushwhacker. Now that's a good drink. It's kind of like a mudslide, sort of. What is it? It's 5 different alcohols. I think it's vodka, Kahlua, amaretto, Bailey's, and rum.
Oh, grapefruit and diet.
Mix all that together with a little bit of ice, put it in the blender, and then put a bit of what did they put on top of it? No, it wasn't cinnamon, nutmeg. A little bit of ground nutmeg on top.
A diet grapefruit drink.
Yeah, Fresca.
Add the sugar back in, and then put vodka with it. Yeah,
sure. Okay.
Yeah, Snowball. All right.
Exactly, Sugar Kitty. When you're hot on the beach in St. Thomas, that's a good drink. And be sure to wear some tan lotion. Sunblock.
Sunblock.
Yeah.
Tanning lotion is to get darker.
Yeah, you don't want to do that when you first start out in St. Thomas. I mean, I can get dark real easy.
We used to call what was that damn shit called back in the day? Copper tone.
Yeah, basically baby oil.
I called it basting oil.
Yeah. Yeah, Fresca with either gin or tequila. Oh, okay. Yeah, some of the gins, yeah, they definitely have a stronger flavor. I found one that I really liked. What is it?
Yeah.
Monkeys.
It depends. I mean, gin. Well, gin has to have juniper, but you can just do 51% juniper, and then it's any other aromatics. So, gin has a wildly different flavor profile depending on where you're
Yeah.
getting it. Yeah.
This one I liked as a gin. Monkey 47.
Yeah, no grapefruit for statin, guys. Yeah, the heart condition stuff. That and what liver, organ meat, is that what it is? You can't have like beef liver and stuff.
That's a really good, actually a neat ported gin. And then this one here is from Crowded Barrel. This is an aged gin.
Oh yeah, I have an aged gin at the house too,
and
it's really
it's
good.
really good. I mean, as far as you can sip this one neat, and it's the juniper is really low in it, so it's not going to overpower anything.
Well, it's 50,
quite good.
like just over 50%. You know, because
no, not even that much.
it has to be. Juniper has to be.
It's in the blend.
Yeah, but it has to be the most. Well, I guess if you use enough, I don't know the law. I think juniper has to be the most in it, but I guess if you use 47 aromatics, you could make it low percent. But it has to be the most thing in there. I think.
Okay.
I mean, I may be
wrong about Lando doesn't tan; he just burns straight up.
Yep, no melanin.
Yeah, must have too much redhead in there.
Yeah, I was showing that's my motorcycle glove to motorcycle arm. Yeah, that's white and then dark. Yeah. Yep. But you can see it most of the time I'm riding my bike.
There's the inside.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the inside of my arm is all one color. The outside I tan real easily. Dark and then white.
Yeah, I tan real easily. And then I got, of course, the redneck. See.
Let's see.
Can't help myself. Roku is good for a citrus gin. This is from the Bruichladdich.
But I got to look that up now. Doesn't gin have to have?
Well, it has to have juniper in the blend, but I don't know if there's a certain percentage that it has to be of juniper and the different botanicals. I mean, because gin is basically a vodka that's been, run through the still with a basket in there with all the different botanicals.
Oh, it says no. Okay, I'm wrong. No, gin does not have to have juniper and its most dominant flavor, but it absolutely must contain juniper berries to be classified as gin. Okay, so I was wrong. I thought it had to be the primary ingredient.
No, and that's the thing that ruins gin for me is too much of that. Yeah,
it tastes like you're chewing on pine needles.
Yeah, it's like
Okay, so I was totally wrong about that. I don't know where I got that from, but I certainly thought it had to have mostly juniper.
You were thinking bourbon, it had to be 51% corn. Gin had to be.
I guess I was equating it with whiskey and bourbon and all that. But I don't even like the looks of juniper berries. But anyway, guys, we are at the end of the show here. We are at 7:29 Central Time. I hope y'all had a good time. And I thought this was a pretty good hangout, even though we didn't have anything structured to discuss. And we'll see how it goes next week because, like I said, I'll be back Wednesday and then Thursday night's show, and I'm not going to have time to do anything until then. But I might try to get the next series together for the next whiskeys we're going to talk about.
Oh wow!
All right.
And Ungava chin? I've never heard of that one, Peter White.
Rabbit, no juniper. Okay. All right.
Oh,
Cool.
I'll give that a shot. All right.
All right, guys.
Peace, love, and whiskey, y'all. Cheers.
Peace.